What's up, y'all? I'm back with another stream because got a lot of shit going on today. But I just read this fucking article and I just wanted to do a quick little video on it because I don't know, I just found it kind of funny. And this is a stream, so once the stream actually posts in a couple hours, I'm gonna go ahead and go up there and I'll link the story in the description so you guys can read the story. But apparently only the poor and the less educated, which in my opinion is a better word for stupid, but the poor and the less educated smoke marijuana. And they said they've been doing studies from 2002 to 2013, and they found that the majority of, I guess apparently the majority of marijuana smokers are high school dropouts, they said, and make less than $20,000 a year. And I don't know, I just think it's kind of funny because, like, even my girl said, like, she was like, you know, I guarantee you that's because, you know, a lot of the doctors and, you know, people, lawyers in high up positions, they're not going to admit to marijuana use. For one, because it could jeopardize their job, but for two, they're just a lot smarter than that. And usually people like doctors, lawyers and shit, they've graduated to shit like coke. So they usually don't tend to use weed. They tend to use fucking like alcohol and coke and shit like that. But also, in my opinion, and I know because I've been one of these people, they say, you know, it's usually the poor, like people that make under 20,000 a year. That's because most of these fucking jobs piss test. And let's be real, piss test pretty much tests for just marijuana use. Okay, if you fail a fucking piss test for anything other than marijuana, you're a fucking dumbass. Like, they say it all the time, a drug test is a fucking IQ test in disguise, in case you didn't know it. And athletes fucking know it because all these fucking athletes are on the gas, but a fucking drug test is an IQ test. So weed is the only thing that stays in your system like 30 or 45 days. Coke's in your system like 72 hours. Alcohol's in your system 24 hours. Fucking ecstasy, I think, is like 72 hours. Everything else is fucking in and out. So if you about to take a test for probation or for a job or something like that, and you get popped for coke or ecstasy or alcohol or anything else, you might be a dumb fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be mean, but you might be a dumbass. So, you know, the point of that is most of the people that, you know, most of the states are still prohibition states nationwide, because I think only half are like 24. I don't even think quite half. I think 24 of the states are medical or recreational. So we're still at least half, if not more than half of the states are still prohibition states. So therefore, most of these states are still piss testing. Even out here in Colorado, little did you fucking know, a lot of these fucking places are still gonna piss test, and if you pop for weed, they don't give a fuck if it's legal. Because as far as they're concerned, it's still illegal federally, it's still scheduled with the DEA. We've talked about that recently in a couple videos. So, you know, you're still not gonna be able to get a job, even fucking out here, even in legal states. And some of these places don't even give a fuck if you have a medical card. Like, I've even read stories, and these were a couple months ago, I didn't do a video or nothing on it, but I've even read stories about people who have had medical cards and actually been using for legitimate reasons, not just because they can't sleep or insomnia or just some bullshit, like actual real fucking serious illnesses and like diseases and shit, that have lost jobs because they're using marijuana and their job's just not having it. It's against federal fucking law, it's against company policy. Bye. So long story short, man, I think at the end of the day I think the study's a little biased. You guys read it, like I said, I'll link it down in the description here as soon as I can. And you guys go ahead and leave a comment, let me know what you think. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think, you know, people like Steve Jobs use marijuana, and he's definitely not poor, and he's definitely not less educated. So there's definitely, you know, exceptions, I guess, to the rule. And I'd like to see more studies being conducted with this in mind, looking for this, and to see what we can find, because I believe that this may have been kind of biased and kind of presented in a certain way. And like I said, I feel like a lot of these things are not accounted for. So anyway, like I said, drop a comment below and let me know what you guys think, and we out.